Did you know that most people don't buy the first time they see your product? So what makes a consumer want to purchase your product over your competitors? In this video, we're going to look into how to build funnels simply and easily so that you can start converting your viewers into your customers. Make sure to stick around until the end because I will share a tool with you that we use to build our funnels, and no, it's not ClickFunnels. Welcome back to our series of building an unstoppable brand. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at a very key piece that is overlooked by brands. So much emphasis is put on websites and so much emphasis is put on social media content and social media marketing. But what about the funnel? That is something that not only inspires the person to take action, but also nurtures and retains that person. So it is essential and crucial. And this is really the time where we spend the most of our energy and effort, because if you don't build a funnel with care and attention and it's not set up the right way, then you're missing out on leads and money is losing through the cracks. So make sure to save this video, give us a thumbs up, and come back to the next episode on how to build an unstoppable brand. All right, let's talk about how to build a funnel and the essential components to successfully set up your sales funnel. First and foremost, we need to look at the offer. You need to compare your offer to your competitors and see what the market is moving towards. If you missed the video on creating strategies that are based on data, then look at our past video. I have some very important information regarding making data-driven decisions before you even launch your campaign. So you might think that, okay, selling this ebook for $20 is a really great deal because the knowledge inside of that ebook is so important. Well, your consumers might not think so. A campaign can never be set up based on an opinion. It needs to be set up on data. So if you missed the video, again, go back and make sure to watch it. Because ideally, you want people to be attracted to the problem that you can solve for them. So make sure to craft an unbeatable offer, something that's compelling and something that really resonates with your ideal target audience. Now, I have a sequence of videos prior to this that walk you through how to understand your ideal target audience and so on and so forth. So make sure to look back to those before you actually craft your offer so you know exactly what to do and how to pick a winning offer for you to test. After you have your offer, you need to select the funnel structure that you are going to utilize. There's 3 different types of funnel structures that we use. We use a simple landing page, a long form landing page that has a lot of information on it. So this is a really great tool if you're selling a high ticket offer, because generally this funnel structure is ideal for selling high ticket offers or services because you can explain exactly what the person gets out of it. Generally, if it's something that's more expensive, there's going to need more time for that lead to be nurtured so that they can make the decision to purchase. You have a short form funnel. It's really great for freebies, for low ticket offers, something that describes what you're giving for what price, and just some simple bullet points laying out why they need to buy this offer. Lastly, a 3-stage funnel covers awareness, consideration, and conversion, meaning that you generally hook the person with a free offer or a low ticket item, and then you move them through your funnel to then ultimately buy something that is more high ticket. This funnel structure is great if you want to liquidate on your ad spend, or if you want to capture as many people as possible and then convert a percentage of those people to your mid-level offer and then to your high ticket offer. This is a really great tool if you're looking to really build a wide community. So really depending on what type of business you have, for example, if you're a chiropractor and you have a brick and mortar, a 3-stage funnel might not be the ideal choice for you, but a long form funnel, if you're promoting, let's say, spinal decompression, then that would be a great funnel structure for you. Another example is if you're a health coach, you might want to go for the 3-stage funnel, because the 3-stage funnel, you can sell something that's low ticket and then move them towards your high ticket coaching offer. All right, so first we spoke about about selecting your offer. Next, we spoke about the 3 types of funnels that we like to use. All right, so at this stage, you have your offer. Now you've selected the funnel structure that you want to go for. Let's talk about the rest of the components that are needed to set your funnel up for success. First and foremost, you need to craft a landing page that describes your offer and exactly what the person is going to get. Again, being a practitioner, being a specialist, you have a lot of jargon and knowledge of what you think the person needs to hear, but the person needs to read exactly what problem you are solving for them, what desires you are going to help them fulfill through your product or service. So the first banner needs to clearly state what you do, what you offer, and how you can help the person, mainly leaning on the pain points or on the desired points so that person knows exactly what problem you're going to solve for them. And this is very important because people don't buy just to buy. Let's say you're selling a product that's a meditation box with music. The person isn't just going to want to buy it because it's a meditation box with music. They're going to want to buy it because it's going to make their meditation experience epic. It's going to make their meditation experience deeper. It's going to make them feel like they can connect in a much more profound way because of the vibrational frequencies that are coming out of this music box. So again, you're not selling a music box. You're selling the experience of going deeper into meditation and having a more successful meditation practice. Maybe it has now the benefits and the features, which are a reminder to help you focus during the time that you're coming in to your meditation practice. And maybe it has different nature sounds and high vibrations that help clear your energy centers. For example, these are all elements that you want to include in your landing page. Be very clear and speak directly to how that is going to help solve the person's problem. So for example, on the feature, that speaks directly about cleansing the person's energy. Feel better with your mood, release negative thought patterns that are holding you back, feel like your best self. For example, these are all benefits and pain or desire related solutions that you are detailing on your landing page. Now, after the person has gone into your landing page and it's all clear and detailed, not everybody's going to want to buy, but you want to get every single opportunity that you can to capture people's emails. So maybe the person wants to click out and you have a pop-up that says, wait, before you go, you might want to download this free guided meditation with these frequencies that are centered in supporting your focus. Now that person is going to say, oh, well, I wasn't ready to buy that meditation box yet, but I would love to get this free meditation with certain frequencies that are going to help me focus more, of course. So they're going to put their email there, and now they have entered into your workflow and your automated nurture sequences. So now that person maybe didn't buy right away, but now they're inside your database, and your funnel, if it's set up the right way, it has an automated nurture sequence that allows you to educate that person on why they need to buy your unique device, your unique service, your unique product, so that they can ultimately turn into a customer. And now at this stage, they're getting certain emails, maybe they're getting SMSs, depending on how you have your funnel structure set up. You'd want to create a sequence that goes out maybe every other day, every 3 days, reminding that person why it's important to meditate, why your product is going to be the best over the other products. Make sure that each email has one specific call to action or has one specific focus. Don't make it about 5 different topics. For example, the awards that you've won, that's a really great topic. Do it on its own. It's all about building credibility and then mixing it in with why meditation is important and the benefits and features about your meditation box. You want to split all of these up into different emails so that the person can stay focused, make sure that they're not too long, and make sure they don't look like newsletters because people will disregard those emails. Be sure that they have value added. They're not just buy my meditation box, buy my service, buy my product. You want to make sure that it has information that brings value to the user so that they actually read your email and they're prompted to purchase your product or service. Now, automations are a phenomenal way for you to not have to think about sending people emails, sending people messages, and nurturing the leads because it automatically happens. Hence the name automations. They're a revolutionary tool that now they're being used and leveraged with AI. Nonetheless, funnels currently, at least in 2025, don't have very big AI features yet, but we are going in that direction. So if you haven't started automating certain processes, this is really important and very key to sales and marketing because it's going to help cut down your time and efficiency, and technology's already headed there. So might as well jump on it so that you can save time and you can ultimately save money. Automations are used to follow up and have certain triggers that help you and your team and your customer stay updated. So for example, if the trigger is that the person subscribed to the email and then the workflow is triggered that nurtures the person in the sequence, for example, or if the person purchased your low ticket item, maybe that triggers to move them to the next stage of your pipeline, which now it's the sales part of the pipeline. And now you're looking for them to buy a mid ticket. So then it triggers the following sequence that's going to nurture them on how to buy your mid ticket offer. Let's say that person buys your mid ticket offer. There's a trigger that moves them to then possibly getting a phone call from one of your salespeople to then get them on a discovery call to sell your high ticket offer. Again, all of these workflows are designed to move leads from stage to stage with certain triggers that are created by the person's actions or by your actions. It's very customizable, which is great. The sky's the limit with automations. And that helps a streamlined flow so that you can move the person from each stage of the pipeline, even to incentivize them from purchasing or incentivize them to give feedback or a testimonial, get them to purchase again. If they haven't purchased in 2 months and your product is something that is a recurring product, workflow can be triggered so that the person gets a sequence of emails for them to refill their order again. Again, workflows can be a little bit complex, but they are ideal for streamlining sales and marketing. So be sure to look at creating workflows for your unique funnel and your unique product and service. All right. And lastly, this is the tool that my team and I use to build amazing funnels and workflows, and it's unparalleled to anything that I have used before. And it is called Go High Level. Now, I always say they're competing against HubSpot because they're just taking the marketing world by storm. They have phenomenal features like building landing pages, building websites, building workflows, creating calendars. You can build communities on there. You can build courses. You could do so many things that otherwise you pay HubSpot, for example, and it's an upcharge for every little thing. You don't want to go directly to Go High Level to purchase an account unless you have a very elaborate tech team that is going to put the pieces together for you. But otherwise, you might want to work with a high level agency. Generally, there's agencies that white label high level. Personally, our agency, we don't do that because it's like a whole other animal with a lot of different regulations that are always being updated for email and SMS and just a lot to deal with. So you don't want to deal with it yourself. We like to use this company called CRM Done Better. For only $200, you get unlimited contacts, unlimited funnels, unlimited websites, unlimited workflows. So it's really phenomenal because if you are looking to scale aggressively, this is a really great tool. And I don't know any other white label agency that does unlimited. So CRM Done Better is a phenomenal choice. I'll include the link in the description so that you can check them out yourself. All right, so if you're ready to build your funnel on autopilot, make sure to save this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you'd like any support in building your funnels and workflows, selecting the right offer for you and selecting the right funnel structure and building really an awesome funnel that is automated and that sells so that you don't have to, make sure to reach out to us. I'm going to include the link in the description to book a complimentary consultation and strategy session to see if we could support you in building your sales system. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.